Hello, Team Hootie Hoots. This is Rochelle Britton Young, Senior Director 1005. I am so excited to announce to all of you that we have a new success program for our team. I wanted to give a bunch of thanks out to Anu for her great acronym, STAR, and I'll be explaining that here in just a quick second. This program is going to help you and your business not only track your successes, but help your team, as well as stay in touch with your contacts and many, many other things as well. So let me go ahead and explain to you what STAR stands for. STAR means strategic, tasks, actions, and routines. This first segment is going to be one of many, and the first one we're going to go over is going to cover daily tasks. I want to first mention, before I pull the document up, that the daily tasks are those of suggestions to help you with your business. They're not something you have to do every single day, and some of them may not apply to you if you're a newer designer or don't necessarily have a team yet. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first document in the program. The very first document encompasses your daily tasks. You're going to see that it's segregated into sections. First off, do it on purpose. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you what do it on purpose means. The first two things in that topic here are going to be getting ready for business. Get ready to take on your day. Be prepared to meet with customers, potential team members, or even to get errands ran. Get in the shower. Get pretty. Wear your Origami owl gear. Get your locket on. Everything encompassing getting ready for your business will help you have a much more productive day, and you'll feel a lot better and more energized. We need to take time for ourselves every single day. The next part to this one is to do something for someone else, to send a note of gratitude, to pay it forward, to be a force for good. Be selfless and give from your heart and serve others. When we do something for someone else, not only does it fill our emotional bank, but it also helps them, and it shows them that the world is a kinder place and that they can rely on others around them. Sometimes all it is just a hug or a smile or a kind word or just someone to listen to them. That may be all it takes. Maybe send a card to someone or practice a random act of kindness. The next section is going to cover getting social. So we'll go ahead and talk about those three. Getting social is a really important component to your business. I highly encourage you to make sure that you do these tasks every single day. Log in and check your emails, preferably 3 times a day. Maybe do it at morning, lunch, and evening, whatever works best for you. Do your best to respond to any emails that you receive within 24 hours, especially if it's for a customer. Generally, if we don't respond within 24 hours, we very well could lose that sale, or we could have a customer that's very upset and our lack of response only upsets them more. A quick response shows really good customer service. And like I said, it can be the difference between getting an order and not getting an order. So that's going to be your first section. And the second one is going to be checking your Facebook messages. We're in a really social day and age. Not everybody utilizes email. And I know for me in my business, a lot of you communicate with me through Facebook versus email. So again, same thing. Check those a couple of times a day. Respond within 24 hours. If you don't know the answer to something, don't just leave it unopened, because your customers, your team members, they can see that you've opened that Facebook message. So make sure that you at least respond in some way, even if it's a simple message to say, I'm honestly not sure. Give me a 24-hour time frame to look into this and get back to you. Does that work for you? Or provide them with your phone number and say, hey, let's talk about this. Give me a call. Or, hey, can you give me your number? I'd like to talk to you about this. But at least respond with some kind of a message to acknowledge that individual, and that will actually make them feel like they're an important part of your day as well. The next one is going to be returning any phone calls that you've received. I generally try and return those phone calls within 12 hours. Things happen, we have parties, we have families, we have kids, whatever the case may be, so that may not always be the case, but do your best to return those calls within about 12 hours. If you have business hours, I would include those on your voicemail, and that gives the individual an opportunity to know when to expect a call back if it's after business hours. The next section here is going to be called a business life. This is pretty much anything that has to do with administrative tasks for your business. We'll go down to those now. Okay, so this very first one is really important, and I want to encourage every single one of you to log into your back office every single day. The Nest posts our product availability list in the mornings, and any pertinent news and updates, incentives, anything of that sort is posted in your back office. So make sure, again, you check your back office every day and make an effort to definitely read through the information that's provided, because a lot of times the questions that we may have are answered in what's posted from the Nest. The next one is to talk to 3 new people about your business. Take a time each day to talk to 3 strangers about your business. Regardless of where you are, you could be at the grocery store, the coffee shop, you could be at your child's gymnastics, anywhere you are, talk to 3 people. Wear your locket, your bracelet, your earrings, several pieces of Origami Owl so that you can share what you love about the company, and that will help you book more jewelry bars and build a team as well. The old kind of saying is sharing is caring. So share your passion. It's not being pushy. It's giving someone else the opportunity to make a little bit of extra money or get free product. The next few on here are also very important if you're building your business. Take 15 minutes every single day to make customer care calls. These customer care calls will not necessarily be a booking call or a referral call or a recruiting call. They're simply a call to check in with your customers who've either recently purchased or you want to get a new catalog out to. And your calls are going to be pretty straightforward. Don't really get into business with them at that point. A simple call like, "Hey Sue, this is Rochelle with Origami Owl. We're launching a new catalog in a couple of weeks. Can I put you down on my list to send you a new one?" "Sure, great. I'll take your address. As soon as I get that catalog, I'll go ahead and mail it out to you and follow up in about a week. How's that sound?" So something as simple as that, or if they've recently purchased product from you, kind of go into that whole topic and say, "Hey, this is Rochelle with Origami Owl. Hey Sue, just wanted to see how you liked your product, if you had any questions, if you were having any trouble doing the chain in the various different ways I showed you." Kind of just doing that follow-up with them, because again, this is a business about making relationships, about building relationships, and that's exactly what these customer care calls are going to do for you. Next is going to be spending 15 minutes on booking calls. So this is where you're actually working your business from a straightforward business angle. You're calling your customers, you're asking them to book with you. Have your calendar close by, and also any opportunity events or open dates. Share your current hostess specials while you're on the phone, or just kind of take it to that next level and try and get some bookings. So an example of a call like this would be, so we'll use Sue's name again. "Hey Sue, this is Rochelle with Origami Owl. I know when we met over at Safeway," which is a local grocery store here, "when we met over at Safeway, you'd noticed my locket and said that you were really interested in purchasing." Wait for her response, and then say, "Okay, well, I wanted to see if maybe you might be able or willing to host a jewelry bar for me. You'll get some free product if you have at least 4 guests that shop with me." However you kind of word that segment is up to you, but these booking calls are going to help you build your business and fill your calendar. Next one is going to be your 15 potential recruit calls. Same exact thing as your booking calls, but you're calling these individuals to offer them the opportunity to join Origami Owl. Share your story. It is so incredibly important that you all share your why and your story with your customers. That is going to be a very moving topic for them, and it's going to be an emotional connection to not only you, but the business. And if you have the ability to set up coffee time or lunch, or go to the park with the kids and you guys can talk, whatever it is that helps you build that business and that rapport with that individual is definitely a great thing. Next is going to be to post to Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Some of you may or may not have all of these different social media avenues. If you don't, I want to encourage you to get a Pinterest or a Twitter or an Instagram account and even set up a Facebook fan page. I'll let you read through these when you get the document, but they give you some different ideas here as well. All right, so back up to the top of the document. The next section is going to be lead the way. This is 100% surrounding whether or not you have a team. A team is one person or more in your front line. So basically what this is encouraging you to have a one-on-one downline coaching call with one person daily per month. And we'll go into this in more detail as we get through these documents, but basically your teams are a really important part of your business, and once you sponsor someone, you want to devote time to helping them at least once a month. I would recommend taking 30 minutes out for each person, contacting them, finding out how their business is going, what help they need from you, what their goals are, their accomplishments, just having an overall conversation with them. Again, building a relationship. Okay, so that concludes our daily task list. I hope this is going to be super helpful for you in your business, and I'm super excited to hear from you and learn how it's actually going.